Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm at my parents' house because she's fostering 2 cats and they're out of town for the weekend, so I get to hang out with this little guy. I think his name is Spook that the rescue gave him, but he's definitely Thackeray Binks. I mean, duh. But Goldie is not having it that I'm hanging out with this cat right now. We got 3 cats and a dog here, so you're gonna hear a lot of noise in the background. My Saturday night consists of hanging out with the fur babies, watching some Outlander, and going to bed early, maybe doing a hydrating mask, you know? Sounds like my dream Saturday night. I hit 100 subscribers, which is huge to me. Really haven't told a lot of people that I know that I have started my channel because I love just having this for me, and I have really enjoyed getting to know all of you, so 100 subscribers means the world to me. I'm happy that I've met all of you and gotten to know all of you, and I enjoy your channels as well. I kind of started last year, but I'm moving towards more of a minimalist lifestyle and having only what I really need. I am still kind of an organized clutter kind of person, but when it comes to the essentials, I'd like to just really have what I need and know where everything is in my space. So I've been starting to read a lot of minimalist style books or organization books. Probably the main book when I say I'm moving to a minimalist lifestyle, most people say, oh, have you read this? Which is obviously The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. So I thought I'd pick it up, and I listened to it on audio through Audible. The audiobook performance was just okay, but it got the point across just fine. I don't believe that this will be a huge spoiler, but I will kind of give you the basics. So if you really don't even want to know the basics, then you probably shouldn't watch this video. But I'm not going to pinpoint every little thing in this book because if you want to read it, I don't want to spoil it for you. Basically, I'll give you the basics, but in the book you'll find out, you know, how she likes to fold things, how she likes to organize her closet, things like that. So I don't believe that this will be super spoiler-y, but I would like to talk about the basic premise of what she's saying, just in case you don't really care to read it, then this is the basics of that book. One thing that I will say that I find interesting is that I did listen to the audiobook, but I do not have an interest in picking up the physical book, and that's why I don't have something holding up. We'll just say it's here. Don't believe that I'm going to be reading it again. Once you understand the philosophy, once you understand her theories, I don't really think rereading it would benefit me or really help me understand even further. That's personally me. My more thing is that I want every drawer to have everything that it needs and everything has its place, and I don't have additional items of something. Like you don't have 2 sets of measuring cups, you just need 1. Along with kind of moving towards a minimalist lifestyle, I would also like to eat healthier. So I'm going to do a series of reviews on books about living with the essentials, tidying up, eating healthier, vegetarian lifestyles, vegan lifestyles, maybe some cookbooks. I think my main goal of 2017 is to detox a lot in my life, have a clean and collected space, an apartment, and just eat healthier. Maybe do a little bit more yoga and exercise, but I'm not really stressing myself over that. I think just eating healthier, being more conscious of what I'm putting into my home and putting into my body. That's kind of my 2017 resolution, and to read tons of books. Anytime I read one of those style books, I'd like to do a review on it and get other people to also want to get into that too. And if you have any book that has really changed your mindset on tidier living and clean eating, please throw them my way because I would like to read as many of those this year. So let's get to talking about her philosophy and her book. So The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Basically, she would like you to have an emotional attachment to your things, which I go back and forth on, but I understand her philosophy of that. I think she goes a little bit too far with it, but basically her philosophy is that you create a relationship with your apartment or your home and your things. So when you come home, you announce yourself to your home and you say, thank you so much for being in my life and giving me shelter. I truly appreciate you. It's more of recognizing that your home protects you, gives you shelter, so that you automatically want to take care of it more, which I feel like I am very connected to my space and I love all of my things and so I want to take care of them. So that is the philosophy. I have a couch that was my grandparents' couch in their basement. I adore that couch. I clean it all the time. So I think that's the philosophy. If you love items, if you love the things that you purchase, you will want to take care of them, and they will last longer because you take care of them. So that's a pretty easy philosophy to get behind. And to her philosophy of, if you have a drawer that is filled to the brim and you have tons of things in the back of this drawer and you never see those items, she wants you to give empathy towards those items. So if there's a spoon all the way back there that hasn't been used in 2 years, you're supposed to think, has it enjoyed being in the back of that drawer? Probably not, because it's not being utilized. The purpose of a spoon is to use it to scoop up things, and if it's not being used for 2 years, the spoon gets depressed, you guys. So we need to start personifying our things. So it kind of sounds silly, but I understand where she's going with that. You're supposed to feel empathy for the spoon that hasn't been used for 2 years and either give that spoon to somebody who will use that spoon, but just like use that in everything. You know, all the items in your drawers that you haven't used in years, give them to someone else that will use them every day to where they have a happier life. Really, her philosophy isn't that hard to understand. It's more, I worry that she talks to her things all the time, and I worry she thinks of her things as people. And I think I did read something where she kind of goes into it in the book that she says she doesn't have much friends and she just works with her clients, and because I think deep down, I think she has a relationship with her items. I would hope not, because obviously when it comes down to it, these items in your home are just material items, and you should be dwelling on having better friendships. But if you can get yourself to spend less on things because you absolutely love this measuring cup set and you never want to get another one, then obviously that saves you money and you don't have 5 different measuring cups for no reason. I think the weirdest part in the book, her philosophy on how you should fold socks, like there's a whole section in here about her relationship with socks. And so she, explains in the book how she would like for you to fold your socks, which I kind of just like put them together, fold them over, throw them in there. She thinks that you should, if you take off your socks, you tell your socks, thank you so much for walking with me today. Thank you so much for supporting my feet. And then whenever you fold them nicely, you fold them over and place them in with respect because they do so much for your feet. And I get it. I do. Your socks do so much for you and you take them for granted and you need to treat them with better respect. At the end of the day, it's just threaded, it's fabric. Yes, I understand taking care of your socks so that they last longer, but what? You go to TJ Maxx and get a new pack for $6.99? I don't know. I think she goes sometimes a little too extreme, that she cares too much about respecting your socks when they don't have a heart or a brain. So another philosophy that she has that I think is the most well-known is getting rid of clothes. I had a huge problem with buying clothes when I was in my early 20s. I just had a really bad spending problem. And I'm glad that I kind of got over that in my early 20s because now, I got rid of my whole closet and I started over. At the beginning of 2016, I had started my first job at HCA. And I didn't have a lot of business wear because I had only worked retail before then. And I literally had 3 shirts and 1 pair of black pants and a few different cardigans so I could, and I had some jewelry and I could try to change up the looks, but yeah. And you'd be surprised that people don't notice that you're wearing the same thing, if you pair it with a different cardigan and a shirt. So then I kind of realized I could get away with just having a few different outfits. I don't think that I'm going to go for that 30-30 where you only have 30 items in your closet, but I got rid of hundreds of clothes, probably 20 something tops, and I love every single one of them. And as soon as I lose my love for them, I try to sell them at Plato's Closet or just donate them, because now when I open my closet, I truly love every piece. And in the morning, looking into your closet saying, what am I going to wear today, is a wonderful feeling versus having a full closet plus using the other closets in my house for my clothes and being depressed that I've spent this much money on crap. So I recommend, if you're going through a big change in your life or you just want to change and you want to love what you're wearing and you want to love your closet, I just got rid of everything and started from the ground up. I literally had 3 shirts, 1 pair of black pants. I had some jeans and a few cardigans and a few items of casual wear like t-shirts. And I survived. And it was the best feeling I have had in years. It was one of the best things I ever did for myself, was get rid of my whole closet and start over. And now my closet, I fit everything in one closet, guys. And it brings me so much joy. So this is what her philosophy is. She wants you to pull everything out of your closet and put it on your bed. Every clothing item you have, put it on your bed. And you can do this with a partner, or you can do it just by yourself. You pick it up. If you get an instant reaction from it, the question she wants you to ask is, does this spark joy? Does this top spark joy in me? And it should just be an immediate reaction. You pick it up and just say, oh, I love this shirt. You keep it. If you pick one up, you're lukewarm, you should probably just donate it. It's as simple as that. You pick it up. Does this spark joy? And I think that follows everything. You know, does this chair spark joy? And I think that is her main theory. And that's what sells this book for so many people, because really I want to only have items in my house, in my closet, that really bring me joy. And then you will overall love the space that you're in, and you will overall have more of a positive outlook when you know every drawer is clean and full of silverware that you love, and plates that you love, mixing bowls that you love, pots and pans set that you love, clothes that you love, furniture that you love, pictures of family if that's what you love. You're a happier person when you're around things that you love. So I mean, her theory is a no-brainer, and it just makes sense. You know, like keeping things for the sake of keeping things, or saying, oh, well, that might be good for a Halloween costume one day. Don't keep it. You're never going to use it, and then you're going to get depressed that you still have it. Also, her theory, along with that, is that she doesn't want you to do this slowly over time. She wants you to just spend a weekend or spend a week. You can start in the kitchen, take everything out of the drawers. Once you have everything out of the drawers, everything out of your closet, you can decide what you want to keep, what you want to donate, what you want to sell. And then once you have decided these are the items I'm going to keep, you really make an effort to find everything a home. So if you have scissors, that there is always that same place that you put the scissors. That way, you don't have to buy new scissors. If you put your scissors all over the place, and then one day you're going to forget where you put your scissors and you're going to have to run out and buy a new pair of scissors, then the next day, or right when you get home, you see where your scissors were. So really, taking everything out, putting everything back with a purpose, knowing where I put my tape, where do I put my scissors, where am I going to put this? So that is her theory. She wants you to do it quickly. She wants, you know, doing the gradual overtime is not going to bring you success in this lifestyle. You have to start fresh. So that's why I am starting this, because I'm moving into my apartment in 4 weeks. And I've already started throwing everything away. She said the first day you just throw away trash, throw away things. And then you pull everything out of drawers, the things that you're keeping, you put them back with a purpose. And everything has its place. Everything has its purpose. Cats, man. Cats. That's what I can get behind. And I think the one thing that kind of deterred me from this lifestyle is that I love to read, and I have a dream of having a library someday, and I want books around me. Books bring me comfort. And so I thought, well, I can't be minimalist because I want to have tons of books. The Netflix documentary, The Minimalists, they even bring that up of, you know, if you love books and they bring you joy, then keep them. Have them in your life. And I think that's what changed it around for me. I think I was just making up excuses. And then they said that because books bring me joy. So that's the whole philosophy. Does it bring you joy? Yes. But now I'm going to go further with it and only keep books that I truly enjoyed. I don't want to keep books that I didn't enjoy. Which is ironic that I don't want to physically buy the life-changing magic of tidying up. Because I think once I read it once, I don't really need to read it again. I get the philosophy. I guess I don't have a copy for someone if a friend wants to read it. But most of the time when I give out books, people never give them back. I don't know. People, if you borrow a book from somebody, just give it back to them, okay? I just want my books back, okay? But anyway, I enjoyed this read. I think this book is a good place to start. If you guys have any other books along this realm of healthy eating or a more minimal lifestyle or how to change your habits, I would love for you to write those down below and I can check those out as well. I just like to review as many self-help, minimalism, eating healthier style books, and then I will review them and let you know if they're worth reading. This was my 2 cents on the life-changing magic of tidying up by Marie Kondo. It was a good starting book to my new lifestyle change, and now that I'm moving into my apartment in 4 weeks, it'll be the perfect opportunity to give everything its place because it will be my own place. I don't have a roommate. I'm living by myself, so I can truly find homes for all of my things. Thank you to my 100 subscribers. You mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave me some books down below. We can chat about them. And you're also wanting to live more minimally and eat healthier and try to reduce some stress in your life, then we can do this together and we can give each other pep talks and we can start a community of better living and being less stressed humans. Let's chat down below, and thank you so much for watching this video.